Hey YouTube, thanks for stopping by. My name is Sam, and this is Final Expense Selling. On this channel, we help agents just like you get ahead and get an edge over every other agent out there. Okay. Um, First things first, I just want to say that if you're liking this content, please share it, please like it, and please subscribe. That tells me that you are wanting more content, and I'll continue to make more content. This kind of content really helps many agents like yourselves, or agents that are struggling that they don't have anywhere to turn to, and maybe we can help them out. So on today's topic, not going to make it too long, but I'm going to talk about working direct mail leads, how to work them. I'm going to give you guys some killer tips. Okay. So first of all, let's talk about, what exactly is a direct mail lead. A direct mail lead is actually a card that we had sent out to a prospect, and the prospect received the card. They looked at it, they read it, filled it out, went to their mailbox, sent it back. Okay, and then we receive that card. Once we receive that card, it becomes a lead. Okay, so what I want to say about that first and foremost is that you have to understand exactly what it is and what it's not. A direct mail lead is not a guaranteed sale. Okay, a direct mail lead is just simply an opportunity for you to make a sale. And there's different levels of interest that people have when they're filling out the card. Some of these people, we deal with a lot of seniors. They might be really lonely. They're really bored. They don't have anything to do. Maybe they're filling it out. So out of a 1 through 10, we have different levels of interest from these prospects. But I also want you guys to understand that when they get these cards through the mail, know that this company doesn't even have, this mailer does not even have a company name on it. It doesn't even have your name or my name on it. Okay. It's just simply a card, and it doesn't even tell them where it's going back. So think about the mindset of these people, how badly they must need our help. They're filling out a card that doesn't have a company name on it. It vaguely says that it may help them with their funeral expenses, and then they just mail it off with their information, right? So they're mailing off this card to God knows where, and when we get it, we are people that we can help these people, and these are prospects that really need our help if you understand exactly what kind of prospect this is. So the majority of these people are lower income. They're filling out these cards, I would say the majority of them, because they truly need help in getting a plan. You or I would probably never fill out one of these cards. I would just pick up the phone and call an insurance company, call like maybe 4 or 5 insurance companies, right? But apparently these people need our help. That's why we need to do everything we can to get in front of them. So tip number 1 is that you need to resolve your lead. What that means is no matter what, you need to do everything you possibly can to get in front of that prospect, because that prospect filled out that card, they read it, they went to the post office, they filled it out. There's a lot of intent there. There's more intent there than Facebook leads, than telemarketing leads. It's the most highly intentive lead that you could possibly say there is. Okay, so number 1 tip is do whatever you can to resolve that lead, meaning do whatever you can just to get in front of them. And that alone can make a big deal. Let's go on to tip number 2. So we got resolving your lead. Resolving your lead no matter what. Tip number 2, literally, it's almost like the same as tip number 1. Tip number 2, I would say, is no matter what, show up. Guys, these people are a lot. Well, let me backtrack. A lot of agents think that the easy part, the hard part, is actually making the sale. You would be wrong if you were to think that the hard part is actually getting in the door. The easy part is actually making the sale. Once you get in the door, it's a very high likelihood that you guys are going to close that sale. So that's why you need to do everything you can to get in front of your prospects. So show up, just show up. I can't tell you how many times I've actually shown up to a lead's house that may have filled out the lead maybe a few months ago, and just because of the fact that I showed up, I closed the sale. And I can give you countless examples of that. So just show up, okay? And tip number 3, this is the last tip I'm gonna give you. There's more, but I don't have time to go into like 6 or 7 tips. The last tip that I'll give you is, what you guys need to do is you need to get good on the phone and set appointments. And the only way that you do that is by working the phone and calling multiple times. These leads need to be called at least 10 times, okay? The majority of you will not do that. But if you do call these leads enough times, you're gonna get them on the phone. And if you don't get them on the phone, then you need to go door knock them. Door knock your leads. A lot of agents are not gonna go, are not willing to do that. But just remember, guys, agents that are willing to do what other agents are not are the ones who are gonna get the prize. So if you do your due diligence and put in some work ethic and actually show up and door knock them, you'd be surprised that they'll let you in. It's actually, they're waiting for the information, and many of these people are not answering the phone because they're getting bombarded with calls. So they're practically waiting for you to call. And remember, these guys are seniors, guys. Many of them have filled out lead cards in the past. So just because you show up at their door, don't think that they're gonna bite your head off. You know, this is not their first rodeo. They're almost expecting you to show up. So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that helps. Again, you know, if you are a new agent and you're having trouble, my info, I'm with Advantage One Brokers. My contact information is on the bottom of in the description. Get in touch with me and I'll see how I can get you to the next level. Okay, just remember, guys, share, like, and subscribe the video. Thanks, take care.